Step 1. Unless you're one of those super genius people who somehow knows everything with just one study session, you have to be realistic about your grade. You may get a bad grade or a good one. Either way, it will be much better than just completely giving up. Your odds are low, so we want to bump those odds up to a good level. The understanding of your topics will determine your success, so everything you do from now needs to complement that. Have a positive but realistic mindset. So from now on, keep on repeating to yourself, I will get the best grade I can with the time I have. Internalize that belief. To all the limiting beliefs you have in your head, such as, oh, I'm not smart enough. Oh, I'm bad anyways. Oh, what if I fail? Oh, shut the f*** up. Step 2. Shift in perspective. You're not tackling a giant boss. Set this in your mind. You are dealing with each phase of the boss separately. Look at each topic separately instead of the whole subject. It will be less scarier. Each topic will also have further parts within, just like as if you were dealing with the minions in a video game. So aim to deal with each minion, which will result in each phase being completed. Step 3. Prioritizing. There is a reason why headshots in video games give you more points and deal more damage. They are harder to hit. You need to find the headshots of your exam topics and deal with those first. List all of your topics and rank them from 1 to 5. 1 being you are at it and 5 being you are extremely good at it. Now, whilst listing them and ranking them, I want you to ask yourself these 2 questions. Can I explain this to a person who knows nothing about this topic? And if I were to be quizzed tomorrow on this topic after revising, can I get at least 70% of the questions right? These 2 will frame 2 things: your depth of understanding and your topic success in the exam. Of course, for topics you know good already, you will not need to revise, beside maybe the quick glance. And for the questions, as long as you get the majority of them correct, you're good to go. So list out every topic according to these rules. These priorities will dictate your time from now on, because you will spend more time on 1, 2, 3 topics and less time on 4 and 5 topics. Step 4. High yield practice to revision ratio. Cut the crap on reading notes because they won't be enough. Here is the plan. You will make questions for yourself. For each topic section, come up with a couple of questions that summarize it. I do not need you to make 50 million questions because these will pile up anyway. Even specific diagrams or drawings that you need to know, make them as questions. And also, please do not make stupid questions. Make deep thinking questions like, explain why this happens this way. Describe why X is more efficient than Y. Of course, going back to the priority, the 1, 2, 3 topics will have more questions, and 4 and 5 should have low amount of questions. Once you have your questions, you are going to use 35% of your time to revise your topic questions and 65% of your time on practice and exam questions. The reason why I said to make questions before, it is because they were preparing you for these practice questions. And now, when you will be doing practice questions, you will be consolidating your previous knowledge with new knowledge. Self-reflection is key here. Understand exactly why you got something wrong and re-edit the answers from the topic questions if you need to. You need to fuse your topic questions and practice questions together so you know both the knowledge and the application. Step 5. Sleep and eat as regular. And now your brain is like, oh, such BS. It never works for me. I could get much more done. First, let's get off that pedestal, shall we? You are already late in terms of studying, so do not expect to suddenly turn into an ultra giga top 0.01% student in a span of 3 days. Your teachers taught you all this stuff in a span of 12 weeks or maybe the whole year, and here you are trying to cram it in 3 days. Second, you could study 40 hours a day and still not understand jack shit compared to someone who studied 4 and deeply understood everything. Cut the ego out and listen to me. You are not special. The world loves telling you that you are, but you are far from special. You and me are practically the same. There are numerous studies telling you the benefits of sleeping and eating in a healthy way. I will not waste your time with all the scientific stuff. In simple monkey terms, here is your explanation. Sleep is good for the brain. Eating is good for stomach. Good stomach means happy brain. Happy brain means more focus and retention. So no all-nighters or skipping meals by downing 8 cups of coffee and 16 Red Bull cans. Your own body will thank you later. Yes, you will keep doubting yourself and it will be extremely hard because your brain will say to you, oh, you're wasting time right now. You should be studying. Oh, you don't deserve rest after all the procrastination you have done. And I'm telling you to not listen to it. This is the same brain that told you you will be fine when you had 6 weeks to prepare and obligated you to scroll on social media. So trust me and not your brain. Step 6. Let this be your last video. The more you search on YouTube on how to study in 3 days, 2 days, 1 day, the morning of the exam, the less time you will have to study, so get going. This video is short for a reason, and almost all study gurus here on YouTube will tell you to keep watching more of their videos for the YouTube mid-roll ads and awful sponsorships. I care about you, so now go and focus up. I will shout at you for your mistakes another day.